Seth Rich was a 27-year-old young man who worked for the DNC, came to Washington, D.C. from Omaha in 2014 and settled in a neighborhood of Washington called Bloomingdale. In the early morning of July 10th, 2016, Seth Rich was coming home to his home in the Bloomingdale neighborhood around 4:20 in the morning. Police got an alert through technology called ShotSpotter, cameras throughout the District of Columbia that basically sends signals to DC officers whenever there are gunshots that go off in a neighborhood. What they found when they arrived was Seth Rich bleeding out from 2 gunshot wounds, and he eventually died from those shots. What police believe, according to my sources who I talked to, was that an attempted robbery took place. What's so important about that is that in this Bloomingdale neighborhood, there were several robberies that were going on, several armed robberies that had been taking place days, weeks, even the months prior to Seth Rich's shooting. So police were very much on edge. They believe, according to their sources and according to their investigations, that Seth Rich was part of another random robbery, a random robbery that went bad. They believe that because Rich had been drinking, when these individuals approached him with a gun to rob him, he fought back. Instead of giving up his wallet or his watch or his valuables, police believe that he fought back. And because he fought back, the attackers shot him, and then they fled. And so a lot of people question, well, how was it, if it was a robbery, that they found him? He still had his wallet, he still had his credit cards, he still had his watch. It was a failed robbery because he fought back. Detectives have gone through Seth Rich's laptop computer, looking for information because of all these conspiracy theories. They wanted to look into the laptop, see if there's anything in his computer that might have suggested anything more than a random robbery. And they found nothing. They found nothing in their computer that at all suggested that Seth Rich might have died as a result of anything more than a random robbery. It is still an open investigation. And what that means is detectives are still searching leads, looking for leads. They are still actively working this case, as they do many of their open cases. It is still not considered a cold case. It is still considered an active case.